Season 1, Episode 4 of Dark Gathering. What awaits us as Yayoi recruits Kotaro in the whole subjugate a ghost, capture it, train it, amass an undead army of evil spirits. Also, we can slay those who have wronged us. Also, we can get our revenge in this very messed up version of Pokemon, dark Pokemon, horror Pokemon. Yayoi in the universe of Pokemon would definitely be a ghost type trainer. How will Kotaro feel about this? Because we learned about the whole proxy system, yet will he be interested in contributing to it, even if it means improving his quality of life by finding and slaying the one who cursed him all those years ago? In addition to Eiko, they are bound together by a curse. So, will his desire to be freed from the curse outweigh his natural fear of the supernatural, even if deep down he does love fear? Only time will tell, and I am very, very excited to get into this episode, because last time was incredible. It wasn't on par with episode 1, I don't believe so, but the atmosphere, the fears, the design of Kishi Mojin, oh my god. The fact that Yayoi can assert dominance over the spirits she captures, she trains them, she is amassing an undead army, and it is such a fucking cool concept. So, I want to see how this will develop, how our main characters will evolve, how the relationships will change and or solidify. Is Eiko actually stalking Kotaro? What's her endgame? What ghost will we get this episode, or ghosts? Because for the time being, other than tracking down the spirits that took Yayoi's mother and cursed Eiko and Kotaro, we don't have much of a goal per se other than building the army, which means it'll be a ghost of the week type of ordeal. A new threat, a new spirit, a new haunted place, a new crisis every single episode until the overarching story plot truly kicks in, or we find a mid-level threat, or the primary antagonist, the main antagonist of the entire series. I don't know how soon that'll kick up, and how crazy this will get, but even despite the anxiety building in my heart, the dread I feel, because it's late, and this series is a masterclass in horror atmosphere already, and I say that as someone who is not built for horror. I am a squeamish coward, yet, here I am, addicted to Dark Gathering. So with that said, if you want the unedited version of this reaction, it'll be over on my Patreon, link down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. And shall we hop into it and see what Yayoi, Eiko, and Kotaro will get up to? In 3, 2, 1. Picking right back up here. 3 chapters in. Yep. I really want to see it without a photo, but more in the actual moment he pulls off the glove. Still bugs me that they grow out right here. This is someone's left hand. That was Eiko's hand! So we actually haven't seen his hand and how bad it is. I didn't even pick that up. Oh my god. Goes to show how observant I am, even if I claim to be really good with details and have a half-decent memory and can use critical thinking. I didn't even think about the position of the hand. His is right, hers is left. Oh, I am getting what I wanted last episode in my speculation, my theorization in the outro discussion. I wanted to see her hand. I wanted to see his hand. I believe I even talked about it mid-reaction. Regardless. Okay, that is really cool. So, how bad is his hand if her hand looks like that? Is it, I guess, equal, or is it worse? Because we had a substantial pile of nerves when they were all cut off and at the shrine following this exorcism. So, interesting. While his hairs are, like, enchanted, or I guess are nerves, while his nerves are almost enchanted or imbued with his natural draw to these spirits, I wonder if hers can serve any purpose, and why hasn't she gotten an exorcism? Maybe she doesn't want Kotaro to know about it, maybe she doesn't want the grandmother to know about it, or maybe she does it on her own. Or she decides to live with it as a reminder of her connection with Kotaro and the event that transpired all those years ago? Or is it an influence of the spirit, maybe? But she covers both hands. Why does she cover both? Ninth grade. So this would have been like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, yeah. I'm really glad we got confirmation about her being the old friend. Both of you will be free. You gotta do it for Eiko. Do it for yourself. Improve the quality of life. Oh, he's gonna steel his nerves and get some resolve. Oh, we're gonna see more badass Kitaro. I'll tell him you're my dude. That's not what he's worried about. Okay, it's like, I'm not trafficking people, or I'm not selling drugs on a shirt, and you're going, well, this is having a lot of people ask questions that the shirt clearly answers. It's just so on the nose, you can't take it at face value. You can't trust the words. Oh my god. I love that this isn't 100% horror and suspense and anxiety inducing. It has its moments of comedy, it has its moments of heart, of wholesome, it has its moments of disgust. It's a multifaceted series and it flows really well. It feels natural, and I think that's part of why I like the show so much. Yeah, I wonder if you have feelings for Eiko. It would make sense considering everything she's done for you, but it also could be part of her master plan. Are you gonna try and live in both worlds? Diving deeper into the occult. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 7, 12, 14, 20, 26, 31, 36, 41, 46, and at least 4 more there, but probably more. Just on that wall alone, there is 50 spirits. 50 of the worst that she has managed to capture in some form or fashion. Holy shit. How big does she want her army? Granted, this means she has 50 extra lives, per se. 50 body doubles at minimum she can use as decoys, as pain substitutes. Yayoi is getting a little overpowered. Plus, she's already exceptionally strong. She's very intelligent. I love her. She is messed up, but must protect Yayoi. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. But you could also try living a level of duality between them. Do you choose yourself or do you choose Eiko? It's a very realistic and logical choice that he has to handle. And I like that he's not immediately dismissing one. He has to actually think about it. It feels a bit more realistic to the character and to the world and to everything he's been through, where he's not delving headfirst into one path immediately without a second thought. We already know how he feels conflicted about everything he's been through, so I really, really like that. That is great writing. I like the... I like the lighter. I think it... Fine then, we'll just drive. I like the lighter. I think it matches her color scheme better. Just pick one! I see you, Yayoi. You're not being sneaky. She's actually following him into school. It's interesting that now it's the 4th episode. We're actually going to school for Kitaro. Open campus, you! Oh god. Are we gonna have ghosts on campus like one of the great mysteries of the school? Rayo University, here we come. Yep. I love the, it's, she has the fans! Oh my god! Dude, that's a real rose. He's bleeding. Informatics. Wow. Fourth year classes. Yeah, she is way bigger deal than I thought. Logarithm. Extroverts are crazy. Extroverts are crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, he's the highest scorer. So, I really wonder if Blonde Chick is a student here at Reiko University, or Reio University. I like that we're having a bit more of a Reiko, or Eiko, sorry, focused episode. I like that we're going to build towards inevitable resolve to participate in the supernatural willingly. Easy peasy classes. Oh my god. Even if she has screws loose, god, she's adorable. You're still her priority. Majoring in folklore. To help out. Aw. He really is trying to help out Yayoi. Getting that folklore major. Oh my god. That's so cute. I love the... I miss college life, I'm gonna be honest. Urban legends, scary stories. You're not that great at lying. Resolve yourself, my dude. I think those are crocodile tears. Those are crocodile tears. I do not trust them. But you could ruin your entire social status here. If I'm not mistaken, Mitsuri from Demon Slayer is Kana Hanazawa. So the way she just emoted really reminded me of her. Experience true fear. He has that kind of dead look in his eyes. I love that Yayoi is just eating this up. Self-immolation. He set himself on fire. And you're showing this to class. Obviously, not a lot of people would be sold on the occult or believe in these types of things, but with Kitaro being there and Yayoi, we're gonna see things that were unintended. I don't know if you should be showing this to your class, even if you're in college. I might have to question the teacher's credentials. Unless this is fancy editing, but it's VHS. everyone is seeing themselves. No! It's mimicking him. What? They all see it as K, as Kitaro. Okay, whatever ghost is on here is fucking with them, but this almost feels like an ill omen, a prophecy of the future. Even the teacher is shook. It took the blow. They really would have been set on fire. Burns through your plushies. Self-immolation is insane. You're gonna try and track it. Yeah. Is it really just on the tape? Yayo's gonna frequent the campus, aren't we? Or isn't she? You're gonna self-inflict it on it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's either dispel it or fall victim to it. That is insane. It's almost a form of torture, but I'd fuck with that. Or it's gonna grow powerful. Or more powerful. Things are never that simple here. It's his unaffected hand, too. It's growing more powerful or something. Because it mimicked Kitaro in the video. Oh, we got the cutesy mid-card piece back. Cool! That's actually really clever. I didn't think about the clothes, because clothes aren't part of the human body. Yeah. Yeah. It could set the entire campus on fire, it could set random pedestrians. That is a very logical train of thought. He's gonna walk the box, isn't he? But that deep-seated fear of hurting anyone else. Oh, my precious child. Dude, my heart is beating a fuck ton. Oh, we're gonna see baby Kitaro and baby... Oh, baby Eiko. She does have feelings for him. Oh, and he very likely has feelings for her. But they both got screws loose, and I think are honestly a little perfect for each other. They're messed up puzzle pieces that complete each other. Dude, don't make me fucking cry. Test of courage. So they must have went to like a mountain or something. What spirit was in the mountain? Is it the same one that stole Yaoyoi's mother? God, they're cute. And this piano's not helping me from holding back tears. These words pulled me from the abyss. Oh, God damn it. Taking that step, accepting others' help, not shouldering it all yourself. We were having a moment here. I saw that right, but I'm going back. A Yaoi pupil, or a Yaoi eye with the pupils just going in circles covering his fucking crotch. I fucking love this show. I mean, it's clever. And it's better than walking through town while naked. Yeah. You're still bait, plain and simple. Yeah. I wonder what the name of this spirit is. Yeah. And you gotta hope, you know, it doesn't burn through all the clothing by the time you get home. I see that bead of sweat. Let's ghost! Yep. Plan start. I'm sorry. I just saw the fucking eye censorship again. Let's hope they don't get pulled over. Because, that would be bad. Who the fuck is lighting a bonfire in the middle of the road, huh? It turned the light red. I guess, yeah, because electricity is in a similar energy fashion to fire. So. But I wouldn't be surprised if I had the ability to influence like that. Dude, my fucking heart. Giddy. Let's hope no one took photos of the mostly naked Kitaro hanging out of a car window with a farm on his eye, fire on his arm. Yeah, a farm on his eye. Have fun, you guys. Must be light burns. Oh, we're gonna have a solo moment between them now. The carcass of the spirit from the video. That was the result of bullying and a forced suicide. Yeah, it's basically murder. That's why we saw those evil spirits. They were haunting him day in, day out, even mentally. Yeah, and then it spiraled from there. Oh, hold on. The bully killed by the curse was fierce and lingered behind to keep it going. So originally the victim got its vengeance, but the bully wasn't satisfied, so it embodied the curse per se. It took it over and kept it going. Yeah. You'd be surprised. I hope you never get bullied like that. I mean, it depends on how long you know Yayoi. I wonder how many years of college he's intending to take. 2, 4, 6. We're focusing on Eiko alone. Very normal room, but wait. And we have the ending song playing over this. She's torn between her love and care for Kitaro and the occult. She's literally gonna throw herself into situation to keep Kitaro, trying to keep her safe. It's literally just gonna be a fucking cycle. We'll be together forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, and he's gaining his resolve. I like that we're harkening back to the beginning of the episode. Oh my god. It's such an innocent thought, such an innocent goal, but it's so twisted because of Eiko. Oh my god. I mean, before anything else, we'll check out the manga adaptation before I talk about what I thought about episode 4, okay? So, Volume 2 is where we start. Presumably, this is just Chapter 4 that was adapted because 1 through 3 was 1 through 3 in terms of adaptation. It's been very one-to-one, one chapter per. It makes sense that the cover is Eiko focused now because, Volume 1 was very much Yayoi focused. So, let's see. Chapter 4, Eiko Houzuki. Yep, which I believe is the name of this episode. Okay. Any cool shots that I want to pull out? There's the Eiko revealing her hand shot. Oh, and there we go. We have the self-immolation, the bullying, the suicide by fire, and it's switching over to Kataro in it. That's really cool. It's still fucking creepy. Dude. And then you have the death by fire, and it's smiling and pointing. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. In the manga, they use the SJ logo, I believe Shonen Jump logo, to censor his crotch. Yeah, yeah. And there is the Eiko face and the room of cursed spirit images of photographs of Kataro. Outtake. Ever since the day we met, I knew we'd do it. I was certain. Don't phrase it like that. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior? No. Great. Let's have some tea after this. Then my treat. I love these outtakes. They're really fucking cute. Okay. 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 What did I think about episode 4? So, I'm not surprised the show can go from sweet and wholesome to dark and serious and twisted and messed up and just disturbing because peace is not something that I expect from this show. Calm serenity, nah, throw that out the window. This is going to be a batshit crazy series. We've already proven that with the previous 3 episodes, and even an episode focused more on Eiko and the relationship, the friendship, the dynamic she has with Kataro. It will not change that. Sure, we'll have cute moments. We'll have very wholesome moments between them, but then we gotta swing back into the dark side. We gotta see what's beneath the mask of Eiko. The room, it must be like an extension or something on the house, but it is quite literally an entire room full of photographs of Kataro with cursed spirits on him. And she is obsessing over it. She loves the occult. She loves urban legends. She loves folklore. She loves everything supernatural. But she also loves Kataro. And she loves the way he is always trying to protect her. So, for him, in his bliss, he doesn't know. But she loves that he tries to protect her from the supernatural that she cannot see, supposedly, or maybe she can, but plays it off, or she truly can't. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a clarification. But she'll throw herself headfirst into the danger or allow it to happen because then she gets more of what she loves. It's a win-win for her, watching Kataro try to save her while also experiencing truly scary situations like the occult. She is winning no matter what. Eiko stays winning. I mean, I already knew something was off with her, but she is giving real yandere vibes. She is obsessed with him. She wants to stay together forever and ever and ever and ever. And our boy, our innocent boy, our MC who wants to reintegrate into society, pay back Eiko, make friends, live a normal life, is stuck at a crossroads of pursuing the supernatural, pursuing the occult willingly, and throwing himself headfirst into danger, or putting it all behind him and trying to live a normal life. But doing one of them is a normal reaction. And with this show, its tone, the direction we're taking, and Eiko's subtle influence, her guiding of Kotaro, if he takes the supernatural path, which is the path he will very likely take, it is also going to be making her fall even more in love with him, become even more obsessed over him, and it will cause him more grief because it is a fucking circle. It is a loop. He tries to save her. She's running towards the occult, the supernatural. The occult go after him, so they literally self-sustain. Sure, we can throw Yayoi in there, but at the end of it, their dynamic is quite literally a fucking loop. And I don't know if they will ever, like, confess feelings for each other. But dear God, just as Kotaro is afraid of the occult, yet he loves the fear, he loves the thrill, these two, Eiko and Kotaro, are truly messed up puzzle pieces that fit each other perfectly. They are, in all rights, not the most sane human beings. They have screws loose, yet they are perfect for each other. They are creepy in their own right, and I am very, very, very curious how far Eiko will drag down Kotaro, while Kotaro is trying to drag Eiko up, drag himself up, and drag Yayoi up. He's trying to stay in the light, while Eiko is very much in the dark. And Yayoi is kind of in between, but she leans towards the dark. Eiko tries to be a little bit in the light, but that's more of a facade she puts on. Her true self, that smile will haunt me. Just like episode 1's smile. The reveal, not necessarily a full reveal, but more of a confirmation and expansion upon Eiko, seeing younger Eiko, younger Kotaro, seeing their relationship back then, seeing a lot of the stuff they went through, the constant words of affirmation, and the words of reassurance as well. The heartfelt moment between her and Kotaro when he is down in the dumps, when he is regressing inwards and all that, and refusing to let them help because he doesn't want anyone else to hurt themselves because of him. His deep-seated trauma, rightfully so, from the event from 4 years ago. Oh my god, this episode was so sweet. Even if it did have a very fucked up ghost, the whole bullied into committing suicide, it is basically murder, and then the bully was given vengeance upon him. He was killed by the curse, and because he was so unsatisfied, he took over the curse and let it spiral out of control, and he doesn't deserve any forgiveness. He doesn't deserve any slack. So I'm very happy that Yayoi taught him a lesson and showed him his place in the world. But holy shit, that was dark. This entire episode, I don't know, maybe it was the happy-go-lucky vibe and the crossroads that Kotaro found himself at, and the gradual build-up into his decision. Not to mention the fact we're visiting college, we're actually attending Reo University, we're potentially joining the Urban Legends class, the presentation of the video, the switch between the ghost, the bully, into Kei, into Kotaro, watching him burn alive. Oh my god. That is one of my favorite presentations and build-ups to a ghost, to a cursed moment in the show so far. And we're only 4 episodes in, so it's not many, but this is one of my favorite ghosts of the week, curses of the week. Just from execution alone. My heart was beating a mile a minute. My heart was fucking heavy. And I have so much anxiety. This was both a very fun and cute episode, but also a very dark, twisted, and messed up episode. It is the epitome of what makes Dark Gathering so great. Seriously, this is an incredible horror show, which in all honesty is what I've thought about this show since the very beginning. Even as a squeamish coward who cannot handle horror, who cannot endure the anxiety, the dread, all that much, I am, truthfully, very, very addicted to this show, to the thrill of fear, to the gradual build-up, to the reveal of the ghost, seeing the curses take effect, seeing how they target Kotaro, seeing Eiko evolve and reveal more of her true self, This is definitely an incredible episode. It may be slower for those who are thrill seekers, who want the ghost of the week, who want mainly jump scares and horrifying situations to occur on the regular, but this is a very important character episode, especially for Kotaro and Eiko. I like that we're expanding upon Eiko and Kotaro. It's not sidelining one of them so they can get a full spotlight view. No, they both got a good amount of development, and again, I like the natural, organic flow for Kotaro's thought process, his decision making, his desire to protect Eiko, yet he's afraid to dive in head first and pursue the supernatural, the occult. I like that it wasn't resolved in one episode, because that only adds more weight to his decision, and it makes it feel even more realistic and more logical for his character. This is really solid writing. It's good writing for the characters. It's essentially what I wanted from the characters of Uzumaki. And we're now 4 for 4. And I prefer this night and day to Uzumaki. I would rather rewatch this 100 times than rewatch Uzumaki all 4 episodes 100 times. That is how much I am vibing with Dark Gathering. That is how much I adore Yayoi, Eiko, and Kotaro. Even if I will have nightmares, even if it does traumatize me, even if it feels like my heart stops when we get the jump scares or we get the payoff or the big reveal or the initial reveal of the ghost of the week, yeah, this series is truly addictive. It is something special. And I think it is currently my favorite horror anime that I have ever had the, I almost want to say pleasure, but I'm suffering from anxiety and dread. Why am I doing this to myself? Either way, it is something I truly cherish as an experience. It might seem like a little too much glazing, but for me, it deserves it. And I am very, very excited to see where we will go from here. Will Kotaro actually see Eiko's true face? How dangerous will the situations be that Eiko involves herself with? Will Kotaro make his decision, resolve himself next episode, or we need another episode because he wants to protect Eiko? But is it enough to motivate him to dive headfirst into danger and pursue the occult? Only one way to find out with next episode, after all. So, if you want the unedited version of this reaction, it'll be over on my Patreon, which is linked down below amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. What did y'all think of my reaction, my commentary, the episode itself? What do you think of Yayoi? What do you think of Eiko? What do you think of Kotaro? What do you think of the cursed spirit in this episode? I don't believe we ever got a true name for it, but holy shit, it was a dark and messed up spirit, even when comparing to the previous entries. I did not expect the circumstances that led to that spirit, that ghost creation. When you're done leaving a comment, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I upload next. This has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in episode 5 of Dark Gathering. Peace.